How can you measure the footprint of an organization serving seniors that prioritizes dignity over status, exists on the shoulders of its volunteers, believes learning has no barriers, and through its many programs supports independent living? KC Shepherd Center's team and its many volunteers are passionate about their mission and its impact on the community.
Finding a place where you are passionate about getting to honor and provide dignity and support and celebrate older adults every day, all day, that's a gift.
We don't just serve older adults, but we have older adults that are running our programs, that are taking a lead in them, and that are serving in the communities.
I think that's what keeps us young, is being able to help and help our fellow man. And someday, I may be in that position.
When founded some 50 years ago by Dr. Elbert Cole, his vision was to not only keep older adults active and learning, but to empower them to lead the mission.
This is an organization that's bottom up. Most of us have always been involved with organizations that are top down. And at Shepherd Center, we just turned that on its head in that the organization is by, with, and for older adults.
The organization offers a number of programs that engage and offer opportunities to volunteer, socialize, and learn, all aimed at keeping Kansas City's older adults engaged in meaningful and purposeful aging.
Because we are deeply affected by our mindset. And if you're stimulated and by other people, being around other people, or something you're studying, you're inclined to be healthier, have a healthier outlook on your life in general.
The Adventures in Learning program brings older adults together while offering art and exercise programs, guest lecturers, as well as current event discussions. Its members create the agenda.
I think learning is the key element in Adventures in Learning, and what's so important to me and other people who are involved in this program, that you may get older, but your curiosity never leaves you.
There's never a week that goes by during the pandemic that I haven't been in touch with somebody that I met at Adventures in Learning or Shepherd Center. And that's been a real life-saving thing for me.
Life-saving is no exaggeration. Clinical research reveals that social isolation and loneliness increase the rate of dementia by 50%, increases mortality by 40%, and is the equivalent of smoking 15 cigarettes a day. That's why the KC Shepherd Center's Senior Companion Program is so vital, providing a friend to combat isolation and loneliness.
And what I like about it is so many people that's at home alone with no one to, talk to or interact with. And it makes you just seeing their face light up. It lightens me up and makes my heart happy.
I believe that every person wants to age in place. Not one single person dreams of going to a nursing home, dreams of being in assisted living.
I can stay here. I like trying to work on my yard, and just to be doing something. It's good to be at home. It's good to have somebody here watching after you,
And the Shepherd Center provide companions that they can go into their house and talk with them and do things with them. And they don't feel so confined, Because when you get to be an old age, some people feel like they've been forgotten,
Confinement also shines a light on the importance of delivering meals to those that don't have family in the area, aren't able to get out on their own. Prior to COVID, the Meals on Wheels program was serving 50 older adults to over 700 now. It's so much more than a meal. It's a well check and an opportunity to serve broader needs through our integrated case management and other programs.
They don't have the funds and the wherewithal sometimes to get out. They don't have the the facilities that we have. And so anyone that volunteers in kind of the Meals on Wheels of Shepherd program is doing the community a service.
I think it's a lot more than the actual meal that you're serving. It's you tend to become sort of watchful. You can see if problems are developing.
It's a natural connection to not only serve them, but to be in relationship with them and to learn about their pressing needs on a week-by-week basis.
He has become a personal friend as well as a Meals on Wheels guy. And I know that I can say, Jim, I need something else, or could you help me do something?
In many cases, delivering meals and building relationships with seniors becomes a learning experience, as well as an opportunity to bond families to older adults and give older adults a connection to children.
I was raised very closely to my grandparents and had the opportunity to grow with them and live just minutes from each of them and learned from their stories years after years. And my kids don't have that. So involving them in this organization, I can't. And having them deliver meals with me and see how we are impacting our community is extremely rewarding.
I think all of the services that the Shepherd Center provides helps to help a person maintain their dignity and maybe give them an avenue to be more connected with other people, because loneliness it's a huge issue.
And how does this make a difference in Kansas City? I think that there's still this perception that, oh, isn't that nice? You do things for these older adults. Oh, how sweet. No, this is life-affirming, life-saving work. We all know a little bit about what that feels like to be isolated and alone and lonely. This is the most important thing I think we can do, is to serve this population that were isolated and lonely before COVID and are going to be isolated and lonely after.
We believe that a community is like a symphony, with each member a vital instrument to be seen, heard, and respected. Yet the voices of older adults are often ignored, and loneliness and isolation can silence their greater potential. By supporting Kansas City Shepherd Center, you help fund a world where everyone ages well.
Who do you see when you look at me?
Age doesn't define me.
I'm making a difference.
Age definitely does not define me.
Age doesn't discriminate.
I'm making a difference.
Age doesn't define me.